Hello, we are here doing another video documenting our Valheim journey. I was really hoping for a nice clear day, but that has not happened, so we are just going to proceed with the video to document what we have done in case the game ever goes poof and we have no proof. So we are still in survival mode, and let us begin. At the front porch of our home, you can see a welcome home sign, so you clearly know where you are. We've gone with the floor to ceiling windows because we think it gives kind of a modern flair to an otherwise pretty old looking build. We love the Jacko turnip, so we have put them throughout. And let us go inside. The first room that you encounter is our dining slash living room. It's not a very big size, even though that is the case. We've gone with the long table in here, frankly, because it's a nice buff, and also because you can put so many chairs around it and so much food on the table, and it really makes it look like you have a larger community that frequents here and lives here, and that's always really nice. We have hung up our standard shields in varying colors. As you can see, use signs to create some decorations and kind of break up the wood. We've included our hearth for the buff. Turned the bench into a little couch. And used trophies and banners to adorn the back so that it's not quite so boring. We've created a little curio cabinet here. Finally found a good place to display the third egg. I think we've gotten 3 of those over here so far, but they are pretty big and they're hard to display, so we figured this would take care of it. Coming in a little further, we finally found, or not found rather, but had dropped for us this Wraith trophy. We have only got one of these, and we were trying to figure out exactly what to do with it. And since it was so hard to get, we decided we were going to display it along with the Fenring trophies. We actually 2 of those, pretty much back to back, which was great. We got the idea to put the Rancid Remains trophy at the top, kind of looking like a green head in there from somebody else, which was a really good idea. And of course, since the head is green, we couldn't give up the opportunity to use the green gut here. That way it creates like a little trophy space, trophy display for these particular trophies. We added the throne chair here because it's nice to get an extra point buff here and there when you can, and looks like someone's been sloppy and left their tankard there. That's fine. Turning around behind us, we don't get many stone golems, so anytime that we have one drop for us and we're lucky, we try to display it somewhere. Looking behind us, so what we have learned is that when you die, you come back naked. And it doesn't really matter who you are or how wonderful you were before you died. When you come back naked. Well, we've done plenty enough, especially in the beginning, since this was our first survival game, to figure out that we needed quick access to gear rather than have it strewn throughout the place. So we created a gear closet where you can come here and pretty much pick up some gear and some weapons temporarily to go and hunt your body back down. Pretty much the only rule is that you need to return the temporary gear for the next poor sap that is surely to die and lose his or her or their body. Behind us, I mentioned that this was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So we're about to enter the first bedroom downstairs. There's also a bedroom above this upstairs. I'm going to slide in here so we can kind of see from in here. You can see that we've created some end tables just using some signs to kind of create the, quote, set, end quote, between the 2 end tables. And, I don't know why a whole room and 2 end tables would come in a set, but nevertheless, we could do it, so we did. We added the throne room here, throne chair here, obviously because we needed that extra buff, and the chair from out there did not do the trick. So this little room right here is the kind of unique thing that we've done in this house, and it kind of just built itself basically, and we ended up keeping it. So walking in here, this is where our bathtub or hot tub is, along with our sauna. So first, let's take a look at our bathtub, hot tub. We love, love, love the Jacko turnip, so we've included one here for some additional lighting. Yes, these are cloudberries up here, which we've actually chosen to put inside of a turnip stew bowl because it kind of makes it look like those are sponges that you use to maybe use your, I don't know, liquid cleanser, soap, crushed herbs, berries, salt, what have you, to clean yourself in the tub. So just a little bit of touch of RP. We've also put a little cooking station down here rack. It kind of looks like a place where you can hang your towel or your clothes, you know, while you're in the hot tub. So we added those for just a little RP as well. So in here is the sauna. As you can see, if we take a minute and be still, it looks like there's smoke and steam coming up from the floor. We've basically just used ooze bombs situated underneath these long benches. Use signs to create kind of like a half wall there at the bottom so that the ooze bombs peek through, and it kind of creates the illusion that you can sit here and get some steam and just steam, steam, steam your little Viking woes right away. We really didn't start to do this room, but ended up with a hot, you know, sauna slash tub room and kept it. Okay, moving right along. Standard table with buff foods in case you ever get caught and you need some extra resources. Coming to the end of the stairs. We went with a long horizontal window here because frankly, it was a lot of wood space. I'm not sure we're entirely happy with this portion here, but you know, that's how it ended up. So we kept it. I'm gonna stop right here. We are kind of happy with the way that this portion turned out, and it was basically, since there was 2 stories, there was a lot of wood space here. That's the only thing wrong with really tall buildings, is there's just so much wood to take up, you know, so much space, and it can get kind of boring. So we just kind of broke up the monotony any way we could here, whether it was banners, windows, lighting, which leads me to the back wall right here. So I guess we went a little crazy and decided we were going to do a lot of texture, but it really darkened the hallway, so we did not carry it throughout, but we did like the way that it ended up looking on this wall, so we kept those designs for the shields. Coming up into the second bedroom, I'm just going to stand right here and kind of do a circular view. You can see that we have weapons and shields hung up on the wall per the usual. We have a couple of end tables with each person having their own personal chests. We have a swamp key displayed because we saw that in a video, and it's so pretty, the glow. I do wish they were a little stronger than that, but you know, it's okay. I like it anyway. We have a nice view out here of the ocean. Granted, it's small from this side. We do try to mix core wood with other woods and other textures to create as much contrast and texture as possible. Moving over to the bathtub, again, the Jacko turnip strikes again, so we've got another one here to provide some soft glow. We have a personal chest just to look like it's a personal effect in a bathroom area. These could conceivably be shampoos and conditioners crushed to something or other for your hair. A little mushrooms for a little light. Again, the cloudberries that look kind of like sponges, so again, we've added them to a bowl. A place to hang your towel and your duds if they need to dry. That's this bedroom, which has the balcony here that overlooks the downstairs. We've added a closet like the one downstairs, and I'm not quite sure that I actually displayed that on memory. The closet downstairs has doors, so we'll see. I'll check that here in a minute. But I have no idea why we went kind of like disco ball here, but we kind of did. Yes, so moving on. We ended up picking up another swamp key and thought, why not just display this one? You know, we can use one maybe to open, get ourselves in and out and open and unlock the doors, but the other one we're just using to display like little artwork above a little table created out of a stool and shield. Also, these personal chests are great to make it look like, you know, there are people's personal effects lying about. One of my favorite parts out here is always the view. You can see our light tower that's all lit up here from right here. Unfortunately, we're getting rain, so you're not getting a very, very clear view of the ocean tonight, but it is a very pretty, usually out there, and it's my favorite part of the house. We have an access area back here where you can slide wood into your bathtub without necessarily getting wet. The problem with these, of course, I'm sure everyone has found out, is that they need to be vented. So what we've done with both the upstairs and downstairs is just basically designed them so that they're vented out the back, but you can still have access to the front. We opted not to close off the tub up here and do the same thing we did downstairs, just because we really like the archway and the openness of the downstairs, and we felt like, you know, that was just a special feature for the downstairs, whereas really the downstairs bedroom, whereas really the upstairs is, oh look, our view is coming back. See how all of a sudden the tower becomes so much more clear. Yep. Where was I? I don't remember. In any event, I was gonna go check downstairs. Let me check downstairs and see if I showed this closet. I don't think I did. No. So it was intended to be a walk-in closet, but check it out. Little lantern, because we love them. So we just decided to do a closet. This is how the upstairs was too. I don't know, that's silly, I'm sure. I don't know why I'm showing that, but I did. That happened. Okay, that's really kind of it for the inside of the house. Now, let's take a tour of the back, which is probably my second favorite part. Oh, and we're getting the benefit of nighttime as well, which is nice lit up. Okay, so each room has a place where you can come out onto the balcony or come out onto the patio. You can see that we've made some little tables from the shields that we just saw someone do that online, and that was very cool. We also saw this idea online as well, to make a little chair out of those parts, out of the signs and the wood floor pieces, but you can't really sit on those. But they are pretty and they look like real chairs. So we opted to include one. We love to plant the veggies for the flowers, just because the flowers look so pretty. So I'm always running around yelling at everybody for trying to pluck those. This is the patio for the bedroom downstairs. As you can see, we just left there. And it, of course, also needs access, so you can come down here. We've created a little walkway where you can come down here and add wood to take your bath. And then, of course, you have the view from downstairs as well. Ooh, and a much closer view of the light tower. Okay. Coming around this side, we do have it warded. We don't have any aggressive players that we need to worry about, but we understand that the ward, or at least at some point in time, decreased the damage or something that the place took. I don't really know. I don't remember, but it was pretty. so we did ward and encased it in glass, and we thought that that was a nice way to kind of adorn one side of the building. Okay, I've already shown the front. I'm going to show the side just so we can see the glass, the windows, I mean. We've gone with a little diagonal piece down the center up there so that the glass is actually like little triangle pieces. A lot of wood on the outside of these buildings when they're 2 stories, so we just try to create different designs on the outside to make them more interesting. Oh, is that the moon? Oh, that's the moon. That's a full-on picture of the moon right there. That's nice. We just caught that right on tape. That's very nice. Okay, and then this is the back again. So I think I'm pretty much done showcasing this house. So I'm going to We've now come full circle, so I'm going to stop now, and that's our documentation. Thank you very much.